Hi, this is Esha Deol and you're watching me exclusively on Zoom.
Hi, this is Amina Sheikh here on Zoom channel, and with me today I have the gorgeous, gracious Esha Deol. So join me as I welcome her on Zoom channel.
Yeah.
Esha, I was right with the pronunciation.
Absolutely bang on. And that's why I'm smiling so much.
Yeah, I could see that, but I have to ask you that 20 years on and still the Dhoom fever doesn't go out from people, thanks to you being that DILBARA for a lot of people out there.
Yes.
Do you feel so, that you're still the DILBARA?
Yes, I mean my fans and the people who have loved the film and continue showering so much love, I think Dhoom has this evergreen vibe to it. Even today, the songs keep trending. There's so many of these guys with their guitars singing Dilbara, Dhoom Machale, and even kids from these upcoming generations are watching Dhoom. So it's fantastic.
What was that one thing for Dhoom you did which was like a game changer for you altogether? Breaking barriers in a way.
Of course, you know what I'm going to say.
And
broke a lot of barriers, a lot.
Yeah.
Of course, getting out of the sea, well clad.
And that was, of course, like something which has never been done, you know, in your Khandan. So how was the reaction, you know?
Oh, you're talking about in context to that, then let's not go there.
Yeah.
Generally, it was, see, for me, at that time in my 20s, it's not that it was the first time I ever wore a bikini. I've been on holidays with my friends to beach tropical destinations, and we all wore bikinis. So I was very comfortable.
Yeah, but you know, were you a bit, you know, like skeptical, because 20 years, if we talk about that time, and you know, it's not like, you know, people have not been judgmental. Were you a bit, you know, conscious about, you know, I should be in a certain, you know, petite figure, or you know, have
no,
a
it
certain
definitely
kind of
wasn't a petite figure, because for someone like me to get into a petite mode is impossible. I'm broad-shouldered, good genes from my father and mother, so there's no way I could look petite. What they wanted was lean, toned, and the lean mean look, which I think I nailed it in that. Of course, there was a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, a lot of dedication and discipline that went into it, but that was the fun, when you know, you just wear something and it's okay, but you know what all has gone through, what all you have gone through to look that certain way, and then when you get appreciation for that, you feel the appreciation level 1,000 times more.
Yeah, and also, like, did you take permissions from Dharmendra as you revealed?
अरे यार, सब लोग मेरे permission के पीछे क्यों पड़े?
Yeah, because it's but natural, you know, it comes to, you know.
Yeah, I asked
doing
my
on big
mom.
screen,
I mean, I told my mom. Actually, Adi told me, this is the character. Speak once and let me know the thoughts. Yeah. And then I told my mom, and she said, so what? It's not that you've not worn it before. And they will, I mean, she totally trusts Yashji and Adi, and they shot it so aesthetically well. It looks so good.
Do you like the fact that,
I mean, that's my benchmark even today, you know, like if I need to get inspired and look good, I take inspiration from that
character.
shot of mine.
Yeah.
That's my constant goal. I need to look like that.
That is how you're so fit, like probably that is the reason. Like,
see, it's definitely credit to good genes. My father has a very athletic physique himself. So does my mother, have a very nice physique. So I'm blessed with good genes. I would say a mixture of good genes with hard work and discipline.
Okay.
You can't take advantage of it and slack.
Coming back to Dhoom, also there was this one thing which people do now, which is the way Uday Chopra imagines situations. People do that now a lot, in fact, you know, there is hallucination, there is manifestation, which is so called. So do you feel that you guys were like way too advanced already? It's just the social media which is just coming things out.
I sometimes wonder what would have happened if social media and in general YouTube and all was so big back then when Dhoom released. I mean, what level would it have gone to? Only God knows. But I think there was a reason that it didn't come at that time.
Yeah.
Definitely we were ahead in time, and that was the intention. It was something that was being tried to see if it works, and it worked.
More than 2 decades for you in the industry. What is that one thing which has remained constant with you, and one thing which you have tried changing? as you have been evolving?
One thing that has been constant is that excitement to get back and work. You know, any project I take up, even now that I'm working, that excitement of that, giving that shot, and you know, that's constant. And one thing that
has, like, you have tried changing and evolving, you know, as an actor.
Evolving with and coming to terms with is definitely the way the way people function today. There's constant judgment, there's constant validation, there's constant advice, it's going to a level where it's not just you who can sit at home and see it. It's once it's out like you know, it spreads like wildfire, and everyone's reactions and so seeing all that and adapting to that, you know, I think, you know, I'm talking about social media to a large extent and all. Yes, you are in it, you have to be in it. It's part of being in this profession. I treat my social media more as a professional platform than a personal platform, and I like to keep it that way.
But also, as we talk about social media, and as you said, like, we have also seen some of your humorous side over there. We have seen some of your Instagram reels also, which you try to, you know, experiment. How do you feel, like, you know, while making these reels, like how comfortable you get on that?
So yeah, I mean, there is a side of me that is got a sense of humor, and it's a very strange way of the strange humor that I have, which is with a flat face, something can come across as funny. I don't know how I got that. I think it's from my mom. I enjoy it. Like I said, if it's something to show you have so many, on top of it, so many well-wishers and fans on it who want to see your updates, want to see you, want to interact with. In a way, it's great because you can directly connect with your fans. That time they would write letters and send letters and all that, you know. Now at least it's straight tuck text and your message, and you know, on social media, the comments. And sometimes I find it funny when I'm told you have to be always on it and, you know, posing and doing this and that. So sometimes a coffee cup pakad ke selfie diya tha maine, and after that I'm like, why, you know, this is not me, I can't do this, it's just so fake. So I then decided I'll put something that I'm actually feeling comfortable putting out there, you know. Of course, photo shoots, going for events, you look good, you want to show some style, you know, it's great for that.
But Esha, as we talk about this, you know, when you were launched, there was a lot of pressure also on you. You know, you were just a teenager, like, you know, being launched. But there was this thing that, you know, Dharmendra ki beti aa rahi, Hema Malini ki beti aa rahi, and, you know, they were legends completely. So how did you tackle that, you know?
I honestly, when I signed my first 2 films, Na Tum Jano Na and Koi Mere Dil Se Pooche, that time nothing was, those kind of feelings and all were not coming to me. I was very excited that I'm starting work, I'm going for shooting, I'm, you know, performing, I'm interacting with Jaya ji, Anupam ji and all in my first film. Second film was actually, which I started shooting for first, was Na Tum Jano Na with HRITHIK. So I'm with HRITHIK and Saif, and I was totally in all that. The pressure pump, I call it the pressure pump, it started after the film's release, and then, you know, then things are written. That time there would only be like magazines and all. Then when I read a couple of places there, I was like, they are comparing me in my first film to my mom who's done 200 films. And they would say a lot about my baby fat. Oh, she has so much baby fat. I was 18, okay, those cheeks were there. But it looked cute in those roles, yeah. I mean, whatever roles I did, I thought it looked nice. So then I had a chat with my mom and I said, Mama, you know, I'm getting a little sort of overwhelmed. These things are being written. I don't know how to handle it, but it's affecting me. Then she said, why are you here? I said, I've always wanted to join movies and act, and, you know, this is something that I've been wanting to do from when, since I was a kid. So, okay, just focus on the goal. This is going to be part of it. You are my daughter. There is going to be constant comparison or whatever you call it. If you're going to let it affect you, then you're in the wrong profession. If you can handle it, then continue. So that was the golden tip I got, and I'm glad I got it right in the beginning. Then you tend to become a dheet.
Now you've become a dheet.
I'm a dheet.
Yeah.
I've always been a dheet kinds only, but then that extra, extra
energy.
Extra, yeah.
But also, as we talk about the industry, there's a lot of friendships which takes place, and there was one such friendship which was highly spoken of, was your friendship with Kareena Kapoor Khan. You both have come in your journeys, long way. She's doing something else, you're doing something else. How that equation was, between you all, being, even competing with each other on screen?
No, with her it was more like someone I knew from school. She was a senior to me, and she was always very, very warm and friendly, and we always got along back then. And then of course she came in earlier than me, and then I came in, and I always used to tell her, she was more of a friend who would give me advice and tips. And it was a wonderful friendship that we shared, and we liked doing certain things at that age which were common between us, and it was really nice.
And one friend of yours who's remained constant with you throughout your journey, and like you guys just can't keep off, like if there is something happening also, there's someone who has to call each other.
Well, I have a friend and two, actually there are two of them that I'm still in touch with, and we can call each other solid buddies, is TUSSHAR Kapoor and ZAYED Khan. These two boys have been like constantly, we've been in touch, and even today, especially with TUSSHAR, because his son is as almost close to my daughter's age, so he's an excellent father. So all these play dates we do together with the kids, and he'll tell me these classes are good, do this, that, vice versa.
Did you feel like exploring the classical side of you, because you are a classical dancer, you have done Bharatnatyam, we have seen your plays, and you have like showcased it very nicely. Did you feel like taking that to to any other level?
Of course, yes. That's something that is in the works. Actually, being a dancer is something that is a blessing. You learn that art at a young age, and it stays with you. And I have been performing for so many years. So there's definitely that inclination towards doing a dance, ballet and performing, and it'll happen at the right time.
But when Esha, when you chose to of course you were in the world of cinema, but when you chose to settle down and then come back, how things changed for you? Did it, like when you got married, did things change for you?
Yeah, things change now. Of course they change.
Yeah,
with regards to the industry or with
the industry, like did they become skeptical of choosing you for lead roles, or like no, now she's married, we should not be casting her?
वो थोड़ा तो होता है. Yeah. That's that very typical mentality. But now these days it's dying out. It's not there so much, because so many girls who are married are still working, and that's over, I think.
And are you liking the new change which has happened, because it's more of women-centric, films?
Of course, it's great, and even the stuff that is being made is so, there's a huge variety to choose from and be part of, and I like variety. I don't like sticking to the same genre and repeat, doing the same thing. If I did action in Hunter, then what I'm taking up now is totally different, and the project I will do after that is a totally different character. And I feel being actors, it's a blessing, because in one lifetime you get to experience so many lifetimes by playing different characters. You live their life, no?
That's how it has been for you. But before I let you go, I have to ask you, ZAYED Khan recently said, and I kind of also agree with the statement, what he said is that now, because of the data driven and the the content is kind of getting lost also, being so data centric, or it keeps on changing and fluctuating. The content sometimes gets died down. Do you feel so?
Only he knows what he means by saying this. I go ask him. Only he gets into these very high philosophical answers he gives. See, there is definitely, is he talking about the algorithms and all
algorithms,
that? Yeah, all that is there. But at the end of the day, there definitely is, and it's big on OTT, I feel, than anywhere else. But at the end of the day, that heart of an Indian will remain the same. They want that, those 3 points have to be there in a story. Emotion, drama, tragedy. Without that, nothing works. So I think we are simple when we choose a script. we see that it's touching this spot, it's touching that spot, and it's touched that spot, and that's how I function. If Zayed's into data and all, then he'll know better with all that.
And I have to say this to you that, as you spoke about, working with HRITHIK Roshan, there's this one video of yours which is going viral because of this song, which is Ja Sanam Tujhko.
It's going viral?
Yeah, it's actually going,
Why?
People are, because of the lyrics. And people do associate a lot with that music of it. So, that Ja Sanam and even, Tum Kyun Mujhe.
Yeah, but that should trend during Valentine's Day, when you get a heartbreak.
Yeah.
Not now. Now the Ganpati is coming.
But how was it like, shooting for those scenes? Because
because see, I've also been a hardcore romantic, and HRITHIK is also someone who's like that, and those songs we would love shooting for because the melody and the lyrics more than anything else were really touching the right heartstrings.
Wow, Esha, lovely chatting with you. And what are your upcoming projects? What you're focusing on? Would you like to associate with some of your actors you have worked with in the past?
I'm going to be, I'm working with Vikram Bhatt again on this film called Tumko Meri Kasam, which has Anupam Kherji in it, where I'm playing a lawyer. That's something I'm really looking forward to. It's a true story. Then I have another film called Hero Heroine, which is a Telugu film. It's a beautiful love story. So I'm doing a love story after very long, and I am quite excited to do that. It's a Telugu film. For me, it's the first I've never done. I've done Tamil. So these two are currently what I'm working on.
And South, are you happy with the way you're getting exposed over there, in terms of exploring the content?
I mean, I'm a South Indian, and now this whole mixture and pan-India bolo ya jo bhi bolo. I mean, it's so nice to see. In fact, Surya's film that's coming out with Bobby Bhaiya, and seeing him say the dialogue in Tamil was something amazing to watch, being a South Indian, So I think it's all getting a good mixture, and why not? There's a lot of talent there and here.
And anything else like you would like to explore apart from acting?
Apart from acting, what I would like to explore,
like getting into the producer hat.
See, I did produce Ek Dua. There is a script that I'm currently working on to produce. So we are currently in the writing stage. So once that is done, I would be making that also.
Lovely chatting with you, Esha.
Thank you
and it was
so
lovely
much
having you on board.
Thank you.
And 2 more years from your end.
Yes.